Hi, this is DOSBox Mom, and welcome back to Let's Play Unearthed Chronicles. Yeah, basically I had to restart the scenario a couple of times and adopt a much more speed run, heavy emphasis on creature generation. Don't worry so much about getting the ultimate upgraded units, just lots of them and multiple armies. I had Yogg's army breach the garrison, defeat a red hero right here, and then slip into this castle while it was unguarded. And he's just successfully defended against that main red army that had been giving me so much grief in the last episode. Meanwhile, okay, so Tarnum and Yogg are both at their level caps. Zubin is coming back up with reinforcements, and he's level 10, so he's still got a couple levels to go. And I'm going to try to tempt him into going after, try to tempt Moandor, who doesn't look at all like a plant monster. For Gold Box game fans, you'll figure out the reference. Hopefully we can tempt Moandor into going after Zubin instead of Yogg. Meanwhile, let's go into this castle and see what we can recruit to make up I've spent down a lot of the accumulated resources to get as many creatures as I could recruited. So now, of course, I don't have anything else I can build just now. But I'm going to leave Yogg sitting tight in there, I think, unless I think he has a chance against Moandor. I'd rather let Zubin take on Moandor. Meanwhile, I'm going to have Tarnum hire himself a new army, because I've concluded that I basically need to have multiple armies ideally keeping the red player busy once we get down to the lower level here. And let's send Gondola back up to this Necromancer town. And let's just hire troops. And the idea is if I can keep the red player busy enough down in the lower level, my upper level towns won't be threatened. I wish I could build a mausoleum this turn in this castle. It doesn't look like I can. Maybe a resource silo, though. I would rather have the extra troops. Okay, maybe a necromancy amplifier here. Mr. McClary is... No, Mr. DOSBox Mom, excuse me, is watching Pawn Stars. out in the living room. Yeah. So I think we'll just let our gold accumulate for now. Yeah, I think I'll just not worry about anything more here. And let's go on. Yeah, I suspected Moandor would want to do that. Hopefully, by keeping Yogg inside the castle, we've got a chance. Rule 1, when you're battling a Necromancer army, if they've got liches, take out the liches first. Fortunately, while Yogg's in garrison, he gets his full 20 spell points each turn, which helps, because otherwise barbarian spell points stink. Now, vampires can fly over walls, so can wights and wraiths, so we want to have our melee troops guard the missile troops, but otherwise everybody who's a melee troop can defend. Let's do 8 this. Okay, let's try to take out the skeletons. Yeah, good. Also, I mouse over who I'm going to attack and see where I can get the most bang for the buck. Notice the first thing Moandor did was to blind the Cyclops. Oh! Great! They knocked the gate down! Okay, we're going to defend. Okay, let's see who we can do the most good against. That's 350. That's a lot. Okay. I'll be able to take out the most wolves. But now just defend. Yeah, notice the fully built out castle, so we've got lich archers. And they're all targeting the wolf riders. Normally the arrow towers will target whatever the AI sees as the biggest threat. Nah. Sit tight. Yeah, and because Moandor's using mixed troops, he's got morale penalties to deal with. Oh great! Now Moandor's managed to blind both of my missile units. Eventually the blindness does wear off though. And as long as his catapult doesn't take out my arrow towers. Oh, it just took... No, didn't kill any of them quite yet. Good question. it might be worthwhile blocking the wolf riders at the gate. Okay, good, good, good. Now what we might do with those vampires is move them back to protect the orcs, because those Walking Dead are going to have to find a breach in the walls or come in at the gate. And the longer it takes them to reach our units... Oh yeah, look! Our Cyclops just got unblinded. Okay, it looks like my one arrow tower is out now. Yeah. Do not want to do melee attacks against the Walking Dead yet. But definitely... no. Defend. Defend. I want to keep those Walking Dead off my missile units as long as possible. Oh yeah, he just took out a second arrow tower. Good! We've successfully defended a second time. Yeah. I think we've been there already. So we'll just move there. Well, oh, gondola. Let's see. Oh, if I have just one more sulfur, I can build the mausoleum here. Or yeah, I think I will do that. Fortunately, the exchange rate isn't too bad now that I control 4 castles. Okay. Now, what I might possibly do start of the new week is maybe turn those ogres into skeletons and try gradually turn this into an all Necromancer army. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're going to give some of these artifacts to Zubin. And maybe give him some of these. And then just put Yogg back into that castle. Hope to goodness nobody tries to take it back. And then Zubin, we're going to have to take out that garrison. Yeah, I created a couple of different save points. I'm finally going back to using my main save point because I think I'm finally ahead of the game. Oh, this. At least I'm pretty sure I took out the main Necromancer army. The trick is going to be taking out the rest of the red controlled areas before they build up another ginormous army, like what we saw in the last episode with hundreds and hundreds of skeletons and zombies. You know, and like individually they're not that strong, but zombies are so freaking durable. It's crazy. Okay, and I think I might want to put some sort of gopher hero. Maybe Taraxa in here, just for chauffeuring units up to the front. And there. And then Yogg's in. Well, Yogg's trying to get back to that one. We've just put Taraxor, or Vey, whatever, there. Got Gundala there. Okay, let's put another throwaway hero here. Okay, we'll put Taraxor in here. And okay, let's give one. No, not one of those. One of these. One of the goblins to Taraxor. So he'll have a token army around after he gives up all his wolf riders to Tarnum. And then we'll put Taraxor back toward the castle. Yeah. And we've got Shiva here ready to gather wolf riders. I know even if we didn't have somebody positioned to recruit wolf riders each week, it would still boost our wolf rider production back in our castle. But we need all the units we can get. So, now we're finally ready for the second month. Bumblebee Week. Just like the tuna fish, or something like that. Or maybe we can float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Okay, then I want Taraxor to go into here and recruit troops like crazy. Okay. And then we'll take him out of garrison, which is a fast way to move troops that you've just recruited. And that I'm going to have to take a healing potion pretty soon. Just move these troops. Tarnum could use a few more goblins, but hopefully we can have Taraxor hire those next turn and bring them forward to Tarnum. And then we'll have Tarnum start heading towards the teleporter. Meanwhile, Shiva and Gundala put Yogg back into garrison here. He's the most vulnerable. Yeah, Zubin's the one we're mainly going to worry about moving right now. Okay. I won't necessarily... Oh yeah, look at that, look at that. Okay. Yeah, let's check out Vokial here. I didn't necessarily want to go all the way to where that ore mine was. I just wanted to get close enough so I could see where the castle was. Okay. Vokial is not really that much of a threat. Okay. There we go. So we've got troops surrounding the liches, so they're protected. Let's go ahead and start. And this is really not worth spending spell points on, so let's just defend. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just wait for the Walking Dead to come. Vokial must not be very powerful if all he's got is magic missile. Or magic arrow. Okay, fantastic. Hopefully there aren't a ton of troops in there come next turn. So, we found another red castle in the lower level. Hopefully there isn't another ginormous red army wandering around somewhere on this level. And now we finally have some hope of completing this scenario successfully without cheating. Other than Bad Dream rebooting. So, we're going to go after this castle next turn, and we will see you then.